Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. We are your hosts and creators. My name is Gerard, my little brother Alex, and our third crew member, JR, is right now buried in scarlet and gray ticker tape. But again, we are your hosts and creators of this episode of the GAJ podcast. Go Buckeyes. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby. National championships. Woo! Let's get it. Congratulations to the Ohio State University. The Buckeyes take down Notre Dame to win the first ever 12-team college football playoff.
He also won the 4-team college football playoffs. They were the first ones.
By the way, yeah, we were the first ones to win the football playoff in general. So,
with no asterisk.
Take that and do whatever you want to do with it. But the Buckeyes are national champions. All right. We got stuff to go through like normal. We're going to go through it real quick because once we get to our news, we got one damn thing to talk about. Maybe two, but most of it's going to be spent on one thing. Again, welcome to the show, everybody. If you've been with us before, thanks for sticking out with us. If this is your first time, thanks for checking us out. If you would like to be a new subscriber, drop a comment, wave the emoji so we can shout you out. Just comment in general, even if you've been here before. We'd love to get a little more participation. And if you see JR, shout out to him. Or if you see my lovely fiance Ashley, say hi to her. And eventually we'd like to start what we hopefully get the dub, the Ashley Cameo Challenge. All right. The first segment we go through on a weekly basis. And by the way, sorry we didn't have an episode last week. Life happens and we were busy and just needed to take a week off to catch up on some other stuff. But we are back and we're probably doing 2 episodes this week, so you're welcome. All right. Mom Spaghetti. Let's get into that first. Alex, what did you have for dinner?
I just had
What's your Mom Spaghetti stuff?
I just had a sandwich. Not really interested in talking about food right now. I did make a bad decision and I bought hazelnut spread when I was at Target today. That shit's so full of sugar, but it tastes so good. That's right it. I don't even talk about food.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about food. I mean, other than
I ate Catholics for dinner. Irish Catholics.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm fumbling the ball a little bit. I don't have much to share other than I made a freaking delicious sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich over the weekend. Low carb bread, sausage, cheese, egg, turkey sausage, which is actually pretty good. That's what I had. Our mother sent me a picture, but I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. She had some Filipino food. This was actually last week. This was her brunch. She had some eggs longanisa. I might have actually covered this one before, but it's kind of a traditional Filipino breakfast. And yeah, it looked good. She sent me another picture today, but I don't know why it's not uploading. So I think she did that, like a tuna and egg salad sandwich. So it was kind of good. I'm going to lower this volume a little bit because I feel like it's hard to hear. Anyway, that's Mom Spaghetti. We're moving on. I just realized I didn't already put that up on the screen, but that's all right. Out and about. What you been out doing, Alex?
Well, I've been trying to do more footage, put up more content for I Play Nerd.
Cool.
The problem that a lot of people came across that are content creators is that what we just found out more recently is that the people that own TikTok also own CapCut, which is a video editing software that a lot of content creators use, including myself. So CapCut was down for a couple days. I think it's back up. By the time it was back up, I didn't feel like editing anymore. I was tired.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I've been trying to learn how to use CapCut, but yeah, it like disappeared for a while. I don't use TikTok, but
I don't use TikTok either.
CapCut's kind of cool. I like CapCut on my phone. I don't really like it on the computer.
I do on my computer because there's a lot of editing and there's a lot of things I splice in and stuff I pull off YouTube or somewhere off the internet and inject it into my videos.
Okay, cool. We'll have to play around with it a little bit more. I was supposed to be out and about this past weekend. I was supposed to go camping. Work happened. I was on a customer site trying to fix something till 9 o'clock on a Friday night, and I was supposed to be pretty much all the way to kind of around the Fort Leonard Wood area in Missouri, which is about 4 hours away. So I chose not to go. I was going to get up early and go the next morning to be there by 9, but I think I was just in a not great mental space after the long Friday, so I just canceled the trip and sat around and watched a lot of TV on Saturday and Sunday. Actually, I watched a lot of football. You know, living in KC, the Chiefs are a big deal. Whether you think the refs are giving them the game or not, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I do think Mahomes flopped a little bit, but also I think he was just kind of in between steps because
I saw that video. I was like, oh god, somebody needs to beat these fools.
But he wasn't shouting for a flag.
It's getting to the point where it's not fun to watch now. You're like, oh god, these are the guys that flop. It's like the NBA. When I stopped watching the NBA, it's because I saw a lot of flopping, especially.
Well, yeah, it was.
I'm like, oh god, like Patrick Mahomes is doing it. No one wants to see that shit.
Well,
go Bills.
If you watch the playback, he just happened to be slowing down and happened to be in between steps when he got that last shove. He didn't get up crying for a flag. He just got up and went back to the huddle. I do think
he was trying to get a flag by flopping.
I do think a lot of fans around here try
the integrity of the sport.
One flag.
It's not good for the sport.
Like I said, I think he was just slowing down. Was in between steps, and when he got the little shove, like
flop.
I don't think so because he didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't scream for a flag. Okay, dude, he didn't get up screaming for a flag. But
go, Josh Allen. He's gonna marry a Filipino chick. Half Filipino, part Filipino. I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, I watched that. I was pretty shocked by the Lions game. That was pretty crazy.
Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing Washington win a Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. Anyway,
Chicago fans would freaking shoot themselves.
So yeah, I didn't. In other words, I didn't get out and about.
That paints his nails though.
It was cold as all hell. Like I'll get out here this weekend. It was freaking cold, and it's even colder today, and it's going to be colder tomorrow. By the way, it's Monday night after the college football national championship game, in case you didn't figure that out yet. And then out and about, we're going to get out and about this weekend. We're going to go see Ashley's family since we didn't get to see him for Christmas on Sunday. So that's out and about. Moving on. Little ode to Alex's personal project. I Play Nerd. This is all about the toys. I'm going to go first because Alex usually has cooler stuff than I have. But I do have something that's kind of cool. By the way, Jack Sawyer is definitely smoking a cigar. Oh, all the boys are smoking a cigar in the locker room. Go Buckeyes. Way cool. We're going to do a little semi play-by-play of the celebration. But you're going to love this contribution to I Play Nerd this week, Alex. I got this new toy. Oh, no.
Can't see it because of the background.
I know. Let me turn it off. Please hold for technical difficulties / amateur hour. None. Okay. So now that you can see my screen, you got to check this bad boy out. That is Walter Payton.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Where'd you get
I
that
already
from?
opened it. I got it from Dick's Sporting Goods. I saw it online because I was getting some stuff. I'm unboxing it. Unboxing video.
Sweetness.
This is sweetness. This is my all-time favorite NFL football player. Sweetness himself, Walter Payton. Let's go. So that is my I Play Nerd of the week. My new toy, Walter Payton.
I really want to get a poster of Walter Payton. I got 2 Michael Jordans on my wall, but I haven't got a Walter Payton one yet. It's hard to find a one that I want.
The only Jordan one I have is the one you got me. And it's kind of cool.
Oh,
it's the last shot he took as a bull.
I have 3 Jordans. Hey, I need a Walter Payton.
So, yeah, I'm going to start hanging some stuff up. But anyway, did you get anything new this week? Or recently that we haven't gotten to see yet?
I got another Batmobile.
Oh
looks
my
like
God.
the other one I got. But here's
that's cool. Is that the Michael Keaton Batmobile?
This one was super cheap because it's at Target for like $20 and it comes with a Batman.
Nice.
Somewhere. Comes with a Batman. But this is like much smaller scale. This is meant to pay homage to the 90s toys that came out that were made by Kenner when the movie first came out in 1995, sometime in the mid 90s. So I was like in middle school. So they're really trying to tuck on the 90s nostalgia. Super cheap. I'm all about the cheap nostalgia. It was $20. It was for the car and for a Batman figure. So I was like, of course I'm going to get it. And it's not like my other Batmobile where I paid a lot more. So it's kind of like on display. And I'm sure you play around with it a little bit, but this one I could just like throw across the floor and let it roll. Because it's like, it was only $20.
That's cool.
It gets a little scratch up. I'm like, oh, that's cool. No worries. I mean, it feels like if you hold it, it feels like a shampoo bottle. I'm not expecting for $20. I'm not expecting a whole lot of quality.
I'll say, yeah,
It's sweet.
That's no a lot of toy for $20.
Hell yeah, it is.
How much those things are anymore?
This should at least be $35. I'd expect them to be pushing $40. Just because it's exclusive to Target. 2, it's made for adult collectors. Let's just face it. We're not going to say this for kids. It's for adult collectors because it's made to tickle your 90s nostalgia fancy for those people who were kids when Batman Forever came out. That's why they made this toy. But for $20, I was like, holy shit.
Oh, Batman Forever. That's the Val Kilmer Batmobile. I thought it was a Michael Keaton Batmobile.
No. They made a Michael Keaton one 2 years ago that I got, and that was like $40. And I had to search around for it at Target. And when I got it, I picked it up. I was like, it feels even more cheaper than this. It was literally like an empty shampoo bottle. I was like, this is... I searched around for 3 months for this. But I got another Batman. I got new Optimus Prime coming up. I just it's in a box that was delivered today.
That's cool. Oh, you literally just received it today.
Yeah, I just I just grabbed it about 2 minutes ago.
Oh,
I
nice.
saw my tracking right as the show. We were starting the show, and I was like, "Oh, it's right outside my door." It was delivered right when the game was starting.
Hell yeah, that's good timing. That's good timing. I like it. I like it. Well, hell yeah, new toys everywhere. New toys. I love it.
Cheap nostalgia. That's what I like.
After we get off here, I'm going to be ordering a new toy.
AKA order a new shirt.
New shirt. National Championship shirt.
I actually, it's in the other room, but I got a new Superman shirt for the movie that's coming out this year. And when I purchased it, and before they shipped it, I was like, you know what? I don't have that much of a budget to be spending on blowing on this shit, so I should just cancel it. And then I thought, I'm like, nah, let it deliver. Let me take a look at it, then I'll return it. And I was like,
right on.
But also, I could initiate a return, and they might let me keep it.
Oh,
so that's what happened.
I love that. That's the best.
I got it. I put it on. I was like, yeah, I'll still return it. And then they just said, just keep it. We'll refund you. So I pretty much got a free new Superman shirt.
Nice. That's way cool. Clothes are the best.
Way cool. Yeah. Crap. Free shit. Playing the game, play the Amazon game.
It's like you like it, but you don't need it, or you don't want it that bad for how much you spent on it, and then all of a sudden they say,
I didn't want to spend money on it, and I was like, oh, well, there's a chance I can get it for free. So I'll play that game, and I played that game, and I won.
Hell yeah. Bingo. It's like hitting on the roulette wheel.
No, I'll wear that shirt probably twice a year.
Whatever. Didn't cost you anything in the end. So, well, that's cool. Well, that is I Play Nerd. Moving on to our next segment. Hey, Dad, watch this. This is kind of our segment related to my personal project that I haven't really invested as much into yet, enough time into to really make it worthwhile, but it is something I'd like to get going, and it's going to be it's going to be a kind of a mix of things. It was originally created for adventures, but it's just kind of getting out something that you did that maybe like if you were like a little kid, you'd be like, hey, Dad, check this out. That's what it is. So, you got anything for this one this week, Alex?
What is it, showing stuff for showing Dad?
No, just it's kind of like little kid mentality, like something cool you did. That if you were a little kid, you would have been like, "Hey, Dad, watch this." I don't know.
No, I really don't feel myself doing anything.
No, okay.
I could show my YouTube page. I could start filming myself at the gym and be one of those douchebags.
Well, I'm going to be that because that's the only thing I've been able to get. I've been thoughtful enough to capture lately, which is some workouts. But I'm more sharing this because I'm just working out in the gym here at the building, at our condo building. And there used to be a leg curl machine right here next to this leg extension machine, but I guess it broke and they took it out and they never replaced it. So I've had to get a little bit creative, and this is how I'm working the leg curls, the hamstrings lately. Not doing a ton of weight because I'm just trying to keep a rhythm right now of actually going on a regular basis. But yeah, it gets the job done. So if you don't have a leg curl machine and you have a leg extension machine, this is a way to be able to get your hamstring work in without a dedicated hamstring machine. So, hey, Dad, watch this. Anyway, that's what I got for that. We're moving on because, quite frankly, there's really only one thing I want to talk about. Two things. So we are getting into our breaking to us news, and some of this is kind of breaking news. It's Monday night. This morning, no, was it last night? The announcements the Bears made. We got our
We
guy.
switch football helmets here. Boom. Bears.
Ben Johnson. I'm not going to change the colors because it takes too much effort. But Ben Johnson, the former Detroit Lions offensive coordinator, has joined the Chicago Bears as the new head coach. This is a high-risk, high-reward move. He's never been a head coach, but he has been highly sought after by multiple teams to join their teams for his first head coaching role. He chose the Bears. I'm pretty excited. He was probably top 2 for me, to be honest, after Mike Vrabel came off the board.
Vrabel was my number 1, and then Johnson was my number 2. Really, I wanted Johnson to be the coach of the Bears for this year with a Justin Fields quarterback, but things didn't turn out that way. So I'll take what we got now. I wanted Vrabel, but
I would have taken him
Johnson
with
number 2.
Caleb Williams as a new head coach, new quarterback. That would have been a better move than keeping Eberflus, whichever way we went on quarterback. Anyway, enough about that. We got Ben Johnson. Pretty excited. But I am even more excited as of an hour ago because the Buckeyes of the Ohio State University are national champions once again. 2015.
In 10 years.
2015 when the playoff was first implemented. It was a 14 playoff.
2014.
Buckeyes won. Huh?
This is 2014 year. 2014 season.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you're right. The game was.
The game was played.
So it was 10 years ago. Basically, it was 10 years ago. The first year of the college football playoff, 14 playoff, one and done. The Buckeyes took it all, running over a strong Oregon team.
This Oregon
and
Marcus Mariota
and a very intimidating Alabama team. This year,
that might have been the more impressive win. It was Alabama.
Yeah. And then you're right. And then this year, the first year of the 12-team playoff, which gave a lot of teams opportunities to really show something, the Buckeyes pull it out. Man, what a way to regroup. I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, the way the season went, they had a tough loss to Oregon when they were 1-2 in the rankings. Obviously, the loss to Michigan is always disappointing. And quite frankly, there was a lot of us, I'd say partially myself included, we were down on Ryan Day. We thought maybe it's time for him to go, but he still made the playoff, and boy, he turned it around. He got the team in order and got them to get hot at the right time if you weren't going to beat Michigan. Holy cow. What a way to handle your shit. So congratulations, Ryan Day. I'm more than happy to welcome you back. I'm more than happy to welcome you back as head coach for next season, because I do not believe in firing a reigning national championship head coach. But man, that game, bro, I don't know. I'll be honest. I wasn't worried after the first drive. You know, Ohio State deferred, so Notre Dame got the ball first. Drove down the field, took what, 9 or 10 minutes of possession for that one first drive, and they scored a touchdown. I wasn't worried. And the reason I wasn't worried was because that entire drive, all of it was the quarterback running. And he had to run hard. He had to run into contact. I don't know about you, but most guys are going to be gassed after that. He can't run that way all game.
He puked after that drive. He went to the locker, not the locker room. He went to the sidelines. He went to the bench and just threw up. From what they said, he didn't actually show it.
Here's the thing: running backs do it all game, but running backs come out. They come out of the game. They don't run every play. You can't rely on your quarterback to run all game like that. So I wasn't worried. Plus, I was like, "Fuck it, let him keep running. Run into contact. Let him take some punishment. He's gonna be gassed by the second half, and he's not gonna have any legs to make those throws." And sure enough, you know, we drove down the field. We scored. And we scored again. And then we scored again.
And then we got cocky. We got overconfident. We started to shit our pants.
Yeah, I went to sleep, man. I don't know what happened. It just seemed like we took our foot off the gas pedal. Started out the third quarter strong. And then, halfway through the third quarter, all suddenly
defense
got a little soft.
It wasn't doing much.
And Notre Dame started making plays. We let them get into a rhythm, and it wasn't good. It wasn't
worse
good.
Because Notre Dame in that first drive, they took 9 minutes off of the game clock. So they took away our ability to start fast. When we can't start fast, we start to fall behind. That's probably a big difference maker why you didn't see this team perform like you did against Tennessee and Oregon, where we just came out fast and kept going and continued going on fast. Maybe slowed down in the third quarter, then fourth quarter we went back to running the field. But this game we We had one possession at the end of the first quarter, and we did not score until the second quarter.
Right.
In the second quarter, we scored 3 times. But still, they took away our ability to start out fast, which meant, that we were up 21-7 going into the half when we could have been up like 20, at least 28.
28, yeah, sure.
28-7.
And that's credit to Notre Dame. That's credit
Marcus
to Notre
Freeman.
Dame. Marcus Freeman.
From Ohio State.
But we
from Dayton, Ohio.
We came out in the third quarter. We were playing defense. We were doing what we had to do. But the offense, I don't know, like took the foot off the gas, and then all of a sudden the defense was soft.
Too. We had
and
so
then we
many
started
penalties.
having stupid penalties, and then the announcers jinx. Fuck. Literally, he goes, Ohio State never fumbles the ball, and sure enough, Emeka Egbuka, almost to seal the game, has a big.
That was a really great defensive play by Notre Dame.
It was a great play. It wasn't Emeka Egbuka being careless.
That shit out of Egbuka's arm. And that was highly skilled. You're not going to see that made very often.
It was an awesome.
You get it from
awesome
behind
play.
too.
Yeah, and that's one of those plays you do it, you know what you're supposed to do, but it's way harder to execute, and that's where a little luck comes in, and you're more than happy to accept that luck. So, it was an awesome play. It was. I'm not even going to pretend it wasn't. But then, for whatever reason, our defensive backs just couldn't not hold or interfere with the Notre Dame receivers. It was driving me fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's a hole in the game. Igbenogso's always been questionable, and even Denzel Burke gets burned every game. So there's a hole in our defense. Well, it doesn't matter now. The season's over. But we've kind of seen Denzel Burke just always getting anything with those and just keep getting either burned or flagged for a violation.
Yeah, the announcers were all about the announcers jinx. The fumble, and then to get on to Notre Dame, the field goal. The doink off the upper.
That was a little bit of luck from God there.
Jeez.
God doesn't like Catholic football teams, so just like doink. And we put the game in we have a terrible kicker. And
yeah, that's
even if it's a chip shot kick, field goal, you're like, oh God, this is not going to go well.
They were talking about it, and that's why I was like, he's going to make this, because they're just talking like this is going to be an interesting kick, and he made it very uneventful, which as a kicker, I feel like that's a good thing. Kicker through the uprights, and you're good. But man, he sealed it. And way to go. What's his name? Fielding? Good job, guy.
Yeah.
Good job.
It'd be nice if we got someone else for next year. I don't know what year he is, but he's not someone I want to keep around.
I don't know.
Sure, he iced the game for us, but
I don't know that he expects to be back given the season he had. So, or at least he's going to have to compete for the job, right? Couple things I did like from off the field. I appreciate that Desmond Howard is a total homer and just decides to not pick Ohio State.
Yeah, I saw that.
I get it. I respect it too, because if I was in his position, I wouldn't want to pick Michigan. And then, God damn it, if I'm not fucking proud of Kirk Herbstreit. That man let it go. He got real emotional. Even had to get off camera so he can go get some tissues and wipe the tears out of his eyes, because he was pretty damn excited for once that Ohio State was national champions. Kirk Herbstreit does a great job.
His son's on that team
being
too.
Impartial. On Ohio State?
Yeah, he's a tight end.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that. I knew he had his son going to Clemson.
He has 2 kids that went to Clemson. One that's I think is a senior at Ohio State, so that's also for his kid. And then his youngest, I think it's his youngest, is going to be going is a quarterback that's committed to Michigan.
Oh wow.
He's under a lot of Kirkstreit's under a lot of scrutiny right now. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna. Ohio State didn't give him. Ohio State didn't offer him a scholarship. He's gonna be on the roster probably for his name. He's not gonna play. Yeah. Michigan spent $13 million on their next quarterback. Little baby Herbstreit's not gonna be getting any playing time. He's probably gonna end up transferring somewhere. He'll be on the bench for a year, and then maybe he'll transfer somewhere else because he's not gonna get any playing time.
If he does, congratulations to him. Clearly, if he went to Michigan, that probably means Ohio State didn't give him a nice enough offer. So
there is no reason to extend an offer to Little Herbstreit when we have Julian saying Aaron Nolan. Well, Aaron Nolan's probably transferring out because he's too talented to sit on the bench.
Yeah, but I was pretty stoked to see, regardless of him having a son on the team or not. I like seeing Kirk Herbstreit lean away from being so impartial. He does a great job of being impartial, and it was nice to see him have some Buckeye pride, even if it was more because his son's on the team than the fact that he was a Buckeye. So
I think I saw him play once this year or last year.
And by the way, I am not, generally speaking, I am just not a Notre Dame football fan. I hate that they're not in a conference. I think it's kind of bullshit, but it is what it is, and maybe it makes more sense now that there's a 12-team playoff instead of just the 4-team playoff. But ton of respect for Marcus Freeman, ton of respect for their quarterback that, you know, he did what he could, and came up a little short.
He didn't make it easy for Ohio State.
Didn't make it easy, no. He grinded out that first drive.
That was the tightest game in the postseason.
Yep.
And that was I'm going to go ahead and say that they're the least talented opponent that we've played this season. This postseason.
I would say that. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people expected us to dominate this game. Quite frankly, given how
my friends got a little too cocky. We're going to win 52-10. I'm like, no, we're not. we're still that same team that lost to an unranked Michigan that had their best players sit out.
I thought we were going to have a 3-score lead, and I was good, but I was just like, we're starting to get a little soft. I'm getting a little nervous because it was a big 2-score lead, right? It was 16, so 2 scores plus 2 2-point conversions, But they were driving down the field. We let them get some momentum, and
they were good in the red zone
rhythm, and they made it very, very interesting. They made it a little bit stressful at the end. I was actually starting to kind of relax a little bit because our neighbor was laughing. I guess when Ashley took the dog out, our neighbor was taking her dog out too, and Ashley apologized to her because she asked, can you hear Gerard? And she just started laughing. She's like, yeah. She's like, it just makes me laugh, and it's not like you guys are fighting. He's just excited. So she was real cool about it. We're lucky because we live at the end of the hallway where there's literally 4 doors around us, but everybody's really cool. You don't really hear much through the walls. I just happen to have a voice that projects when I get loud, so she could hear me. She was a good sport about it, though, so thank you, neighbor. Appreciate you tolerating my exuberance, and you don't have to worry about it for a while. So.
I guarantee people around here could hear me. I mean, you can hear me from the parking lot. You can hear people's TVs from the parking lot. So it's kind of like, it's just something that's going to happen. Not going to hear. I don't think you're going to hear too much through the walls.
Usually, you don't hear much here through the walls. It's more like when you're in the hallway and somebody's a little closer to the door, you can hear that, but not.
And people understand if there's a big sports game on, they're going to be like, oh, okay, there's a national championship going on, or hey, there's a Super Bowl, or it's a World Series, or whatever. We're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, some people can be shitty about it, especially if they're not into sports. We're pretty lucky because, like I said, we have really cool neighbors that are very understanding. We're really friendly with them too. We, exchange cookies and greeting cards and shit like that. So walk the dogs and all that stuff. So we have really cool neighbors. Very cool neighbors. But god damn, that game was amazing.
Dude, I'm looking up national championship shirts, and they're so expensive.
I'm still buying one. Still buying one. Where are you looking? Are you looking on Rally House, Dick's Sporting Goods,
Fanatics? Not my Dick's.
Fanatics.
There's two of them that I want. God
I think I have a $10 certificate. Ooh, and Dick's Sporting Goods has $20 off $100 or more.
Well, I didn't want to spend $100.
I know. I'm like, oh crap. It actually makes me think, oh no, because I very well.
Well, if I get 3, there's a hat.
I want a banner too.
I'm not seeing a banner on Dick's.
Let's see.
This is probably terrible for people listening right now. They're like, what the hell are they doing? Just scrolling through dicks.com.
Sorry, guys. We are giddy with joy because the Buckeyes are national champions. If you couldn't,
I'll get the black one and I'll get the red one.
I want to get a red shirt because I just realized all my shirts are like dark gray or black.
The black one is the shirt the way they wear though. That's the shirt.
Oh yeah, I do want that shirt. I forgot about that.
The red one just looks like an alternative, but it's red.
Let's see. I want the banner. Ooh.
And this is kind of questionable. They're going to be rushing production on these shirts because the demand for it's going to be so high, and it's the time limit on it is the way it is. So I'm guessing
but that's because you want to wear it. You want to wear it though, like when it's fresh.
Yeah, but that means the quality is going to be a little bit dipped. You don't know if it's going to be. They may run into a lot of variances when it comes to the sizing. Like one medium is going to fit like a small, one medium is going to fit like a large. That's why it's kind of a gamble. I wonder I still have mine from 2014, 2015. I gotta find it. I haven't worn it forever because it's.
I don't think I got one in 2015.
Oh, I did. Hell yeah, I did.
I wanted the one and done. They did the undisputed again. I saw the undisputed shirt.
I won't get a hoodie because I have so many hoodies already for Ohio State. I'll get 2 shirts. I don't see that where it says spend $100 and you get $20 off.
I don't know where it went. I don't think I want. I won't wear the hat. I don't wear those. I do want the black shirt. Maybe I don't know if I want the undisputed. That one, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I want the undisputed one. It's red.
Might be getting 2 shirts.
I'm getting 2 shirts. If there's a deal on it, like you said, you spend $100, you get $20 off, then I might be tempted to buy something else because
it's running slow because everybody wants to fucking get on there and look at it already.
I can't find the third one that I want.
There it is.
Ooh, a football.
Oh, I like it. So I finally got a bigger image of it.
Which one? The red one?
The undisputed, or the
might be better if we just put it on screen.
Yeah, I'll say.
So people hear us talk about what it looks like.
So that's kind of cool because the IS is actually a 12 for the 12-team playoff. So that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then I don't think I'm gonna do a hat. I don't really do the hats.
I don't do the hats either.
And then gotta get this one because it's what they were wearing on the field, right?
Yep.
One for the ages.
I'm going the black one and the red one. That's probably it. Unless I see you save $20 if you spend $100 or more.
Yeah.
But I don't see that anywhere. I just want to get free shipping.
If I find it again, I'll I'll send it to you. It might just be a code. I do want the banner. That bad boy right
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it! How much is that bitch?
It's like only $7.
That might be added. That's going on my freaking window because there's some Michigan people some guy that lives right by me that I don't talk to is a Michigan fan.
I loved it. I was going in. I went into Panera Bread this morning on the way to work to get some coffee, and this older guy was just sitting there, and he was wearing red, which I live in Kansas City. Chiefs are in the playoffs, so I didn't really think much of it. But he kind of like looked up and just nodded at me, so I thought he was just being a nice guy. So I nodded back, and then I got my coffee, and then as I'm walking out, he goes, "Hey, Buckeye." He goes, "OH." I go, like, "Oh, yeah." He goes, I'm like, "I-O." Like, "Let's go, Buckeyes." And then I had to keep walking. Otherwise, I was going to get into a conversation that was going to take forever because we were about to talk about the Buckeyes. But super, super stoked. Dude, check these out. These would be cool for a cool Ohio State outfit. If it would open. I mean, I don't want to pay
$115.
I don't want to pay $115 for them, but they're cool. Oh my gosh, I am super excited about the fact that we won the national championship. Gonna order some shirts. Are you gonna get them straight from Dick's Sporting Goods, or are you gonna look at like Fanatics or Rally House or anything?
I think
I like the official shirts because
there's the official ones.
You know?
I think I'm gonna stick with Dick's. I mean, I don't want anything else other than the black and the red. And the price is gonna be the same anyways. Maybe a penny difference. I saw Fanatics has the main shirt. It's $40 on Dick's. It's $39.99 on Fanatics.
Yeah,
Fanatics doesn't have the red one.
I have a $10 thingy from Dick's Sporting Goods. Oh no, they don't have my size.
Uh-oh. Are they running out already?
I guess because
damn it! Add the cart. Hurry up! Add the cart.
Crap! I better just go ahead and order this biznitch. Do you get large or extra large?
Medium.
Oh, do you get medium? I was about to say, do you get medium or large?
I get medium, but I'm a little worried that they may make a medium too small, or if I get a large, it might make a large too big for me.
Yeah, I just go extra large because then it'll.
Definitely don't go extra large.
Well, but I'm kind of fat right now too, so extra large works, and I'll probably wear it for a year, and then I'll be done. The only thing is, for me, I have to have it shipped because, I don't live anywhere near Ohio or Buckeye country. Where out in Southern California, I bet they might have some. I don't know though. Damn, that sucks that the black one isn't available. We'll have to order it from somewhere else. They have the long sleeve. No, they don't.
I don't do long sleeve.
Well, shit. I'm going to have to find that somewhere else. That's going to suck. But I have enough to get free shipping.
I think with Dick's, it's a low threshold.
And I have a $10 reward certificate. Hell yeah.
Okay, this is not interesting to people listening right now.
I know. Sorry, guys.
Pretty much
We're
a phone
fucking
call.
excited. We are excited because the Buckeyes are national champions. Yeah, I'm super pumped. Man, key plays of the game were we got about 6.5 minutes left. Key plays of the game, I think. First of all, I think Notre Dame did a great job just chewing the clock up for their initial drive. I think it became detrimental because, like you said, the quarterback was running. That was pretty much their only productive play was the quarterback run. And like you said, I was already thinking he's going to be gassed. You said he got back to the bench and puked. When you run that much as a quarterback, you need your legs. You don't really come out of the game that often. And you need your legs to make the big throws. So I thought that was going to work in our favor, actually, even though they scored first. As long as we could score on our first drive, too. Now, they chewed up more than half of the clock for the first quarter, so we had to wait. But it was still our first drive. We did score. So I thought that was key. And fucking Judkins was a bowling ball.
That guy was
Jesus.
a touchdown hog.
Bro. Amazing. And then they finally left Jeremiah Smith alone one-on-one, and I was actually getting mad because it was at the end of the game, and I'm like, why do we keep running QB runs? We've actually lost yards. Why do we keep doing that? I know we're chewing up clock, but dude, the plays are only taking 2 seconds, and then we got to wait for the play clock to run down. Like, let's at least do something that we can get a few more yards, take up a little more time during the play before we have to start relying on the play clock. But I tell you what, they went, I think it was like 3rd and 11. And goddamn, if Will Howard didn't throw up a pretty ball for Jeremiah Smith to go up and get. And
that was not thrown that well. That was just thrown in the proximity. He saw Jeremiah Smith.
Well, yeah, I'd say
he slowed down and almost
Jeremiah
stopped.
Smith is
Luckily
a beast, though.
he fucking smoked that defender. So was able to afford a little bit of leeway. There's a bit of a window where you can just slow down and wait for the ball to come up. That ball was floating forever. I nearly diarrheaed my pants waiting for that thing to come down.
Yeah, but
like, that's one of those. That's a Jeremiah Smith thing.
Jeremiah Smith versus another guy. I was just like, oh. But yeah, that was close to icing it. Put us in a spot. I wanted to punch it in for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Just get it over with, but
that was rough.
Man, yeah. And then we had to rely on the field goal, but it went through, and that was the game. So I'll take it. And quite frankly, you know what? Blowouts aren't as fun to watch. Let's just be honest about it. If it's not
I would have liked it better if it was a blowout.
I would have taken it because I would have been my heart rate wouldn't be racing still. It would have been a lot less stressful, so I would have taken it, but, especially for spectators that aren't necessarily Ohio State or Notre Dame fans, the more exciting game is more fun to watch. The closer game is more fun to watch. So,
yeah, but I would have liked to blow out Notre Dame and just put that statement out there.
Yeah, absolutely. But we have a team. We have a dog in the fight. You know what I mean. When I don't necessarily have a loyalty to either side, I just want to see a good game. And I think people who aren't necessarily Ohio State or Notre Dame fans, I think they actually got a pretty good game, especially if you stuck around, because I bet a lot of people kind of turned the game off early, and then all of a sudden it got real exciting really quick all over again. Like more than halfway through the third quarter, it started to get a little dicey. They got to within one score. I mean, what did you think about Notre Dame choosing to kick that field goal on 4th down when they were 16 down still?
They were confident in I think they're too far back. They needed to attempt a field goal. Otherwise, they weren't getting any points. Well, they didn't get any points anyways. But
yeah.
It was more likely to be successful kicking a field goal from that distance.
Sure, yeah. But then I guess my question, though, is given the time and how much time each offense was chewing up, I was kind of curious because even if you make the field goal, you don't have to get 2-point conversions, but it's still a two-score game. So, and quite frankly, I thought Notre Dame was moving the ball pretty well. So, I don't know. I guess it was 4th and 2. I would have thought, for me, I would have wanted to go for it, given how well they were they kind of had our defense on our heels a little bit. So I don't know. Interesting call. If it would have gone through, maybe it changes the game plan moving forward from there, but it didn't. It banged right off the upright. And it went our way.
It doinked.
It went our way. It doinked. I'll take it. And the Ohio State Buckeyes are undisputed national championships for the 2014 NCAA football season.
2014 was 10 years ago. 2024 season.
2024. Good Lord.
They are also the champions of the 2014 season.
They were the champions of the 2014 season too, by the way. So it wasn't.
And the 2002 season. Oh, motherfucker. Dix is out of my size.
Yeah, they're out of mediums.
It's taking me a long time to sign in because I had to reset my password. I think there's some glitching going on because it made me reset my password multiple times. God damn it!
I see. I better check.
You know what? I bet they'll put it back online. They'll put it back available. I think they're just.
I'm willing to bet if you check tomorrow morning, there'll be plenty available again. You know.
Well, they have my size in red, but I want a red one and a black one. Whatever. Can't go back into that. That's boring for a podcast.
Yeah. I'm kind of what was I gonna say? Multitasking because I don't want my size to run out.
I'm done trying tonight unless they make it available again. I'll try again tomorrow.
I was kind of thinking about waiting until tomorrow so I could get the black one too. But anyway, guys, the timer just went off. I don't know if you heard it. I clicked it kind of quick. Again, I know this was very focused on our interest in the Ohio State Buckeyes and the college football national championship, but we are the champions. Alex, help me out here. OH.
Ayo, bitches.
Let's go, Buckeyes. All right. Any closing thoughts before we do that one more time?
You know, this past season, we hardly ever got two pieces of good football news, being college and pro. Usually, if Ohio State was winning, the Bears were always losing. That's just the way it is. But the Bears didn't win anything other than the new head coach. So it was nice to have a day where both our pro team and our college team come out with good news or great news.
Yeah, they got their own respective wins. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, sir.
So I'm putting the Bears helmet back on here, my microphone, with the Ohio State one.
Yeah. Ben Johnson, welcome to the Bears. We are excited to see what you can do with what on paper is a very talented team. And Ryan Day, congratulations. Absolute redemption. This is the season of just resilience, I guess. I mean, for a lot of teams had the opportunity, and we came out on top, especially with the way we ended the regular season. Way to go, Buckeyes. Proud to be a fan. Let's go. We're about to get out of here. Before we do, please don't forget to leave us a comment, like the episode, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you know when we're releasing episodes. We are going to record again later this week, so we're back on, hopefully kind of on schedule in terms of our episodes. But yeah. Also, if you have anything to contribute story-wise that you'd like us to talk about on another episode, you can send us an email at gagepodcast@gmail.com. All right. I think we're going to call it there because if you're not a Buckeyes fan, this might be boring. Also, my voice is done and I need to go to bed. Once again, congratulations to our Ohio State Buckeyes. the college football national champions of the first 12-team playoff. Let's go. One more time. Help me out here. OH.
IO and bear down Chicago Bears.
Let's go, Buckeyes. All right, folks. We will see you. We're calling it an episode. We will see you later this week. Playing the outro. Music. Let's get it going. There it is. Go Buckeyes. Bear down Chicago Bears. We'll see you next time.